Hi guys, GadgetGirlKylie here, and welcome back to my Let's Play walkthrough of Soul Sacrifice Delta, and we are now moving on to the third chapter of the Trial of a Life. So let's get started.
I took the apple she had held and placed it in my robes. A meager memento. She'd refused to dwell within my right arm. With this, I'd be able to recall the red of her cowl no matter how addled my memory grew. Some distance away, Magusar remained locked in combat, bringing his own will to bear against that avatar of divinity. Despite the mingling of memories and collapse of his identity, it remained within him. The duty to change this cruel world. He'd come from the previous world as a sorcerer with no name, bearing the hope that the world could alter. From his unusual actions, I could see what he was trying to achieve. Like Semelia, he sought to destroy it. I knew it must be there, hanging before him now. A chalice only he could see. Thunderclaps pierced the sky. I felt they were a chorus of ill omen, harbingers of despair. A fissure split the sky, and white light poured through it. I was made to bear witness. To watch the world pass sentence on a man with the hubris to rebel. A second giant descended. It was a sight taken directly from legend.
So there's gonna be two now. Okay, so it seems we are taking on both Cert and Romulus. So this is going to be fun. As I said on the last episode when I fought Cert, I have not faced the gods whatsoever. Obviously, I fought Cert on the last episode, so I'm very inexperienced against them, so this is all going to be new to me, fighting them while filming. I do not know what their elemental weakness is, although I looked on the wiki and apparently Romulus uses Volt, but it's also weak to Volt. So I have no idea if that's a mistake, but just in case I'm going to take Volt with me, and that was the build I used against Cert on the last episode anyway. So, let me just quickly show you my sigils. Once again, they are the same as on the last episode. So, let's see how this goes. I'm kind of nervous, actually. There they are, floating around. One looks evil with a bat wing, and one looks good with what looks like angel wings and holding something which I didn't quite make out, so I'll try and examine that. Looks like a bow. Oh, damn. Ouch. Right, I'll quickly move past here. Damn. It's just absolute carnage. Okay, one's on yellow. I cannot see! Oh god, everything's gone slow. I think I can renew my offerings somewhere. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it seems like I didn't have to actually take these guys down. I thought this was going to be a serious fight where I had to take them out, but no. Whew. Saved me a long battle, I guess. Oh, that horrible shockwave was, well, horrible. I think that was from Romulus, because Romulus is like white and gold colouring, and the shockwave like band that was on the floor looked gold. But yeah, that was horrible. It made me go really slow. It basically made me a sitting duck.
The chalice's destruction. Was that not the nameless sorcerer's aim all along? Even while he traveled with me, Magusa sought the chalice. The reason he pursued it changed as his memories addled. Perhaps in the beginning, he'd set out to save the world. I couldn't rid myself of this thought. Rebellion against the Creator. It was the nameless sorcerer's will that had brought this about. It was a futile battle. Yet, I could not help but find hope in it. I knew he couldn't win. I was sure something in the world had changed. It was a subtle victory. Magusa kept on fighting. Long after losing any semblance of normal consciousness, my partner muttered something under his breath. The words were strange, yet familiar. They filled me with courage. This is where your story begins. I had to pass those words on, even if the world's end claimed all else. Had to see them safe to the next world's Red Hood, to be her hope. I thought back to Persepius's last words. The trail of one man's life can be another's beacon of hope. Perhaps our journey is a battle to pass on that torch. A handful of humans were able to draw the very gods out of hiding. Let that fact shine as hope for all we can accomplish. For now, we'll struggle till the last breath leaves us, so that those who come after us might take courage from our story. The world may end, but dreams will persist. The world has not ended yet. The fight for hope continues as we speak. Read me to the end, for I contain a crucial message.
Reflection, a legacy of hope.
Magusa couldn't age or die. Even that was the result of conscious preparation for the day he would fight the gods. I believed that anyone would, having witnessed his tenacity. These memories the nameless sorcerer brought with him, the words and thoughts that he carried beyond the cycle of the world, now shook it. This is where our story begins. Those brief words were all it took to change the fate of the girl in red. We now faced the gods because she sought to destroy the chalice. Were it not for those words, the world may have ended differently. How long did the battle last? In the end, Magusa fell, and the gods took hold of his body. Now their pawn, Magusa came for me. I was torn apart, limb from limb. The only reason I still live is because my partner, now a monster, shared his blood with me. His immortal blood has made me a difficult man to kill. Even now, with his mind gone and his body stolen away, my partner still exists, somewhere deep inside. If I truly hope to take up his mantle, I cannot back down now. I must stand resolute against the gods raging within him. And so, our arduous fight began. For years we fought. Until, losing all humanity, he became a tyrant, the whole world in his grasp. Sacrifices were brought from every quarter to extend his life. Each passing battle claimed more of me, until barely scraps of flesh remained. But I never lost hope. How could I, considering all that I'd inherited? It fell to me now, to pass that on to my successor. That final wish changed my body. I took on a form well suited to the passing of knowledge. I was struck, seeing my body. Books of magic are oft referred to as grimoires. Grimoire. Grim. I could not think it a coincidence. The Prophet Grimm was, in truth, a grimoire, a book of prophecy. A single glance, and I was sure. The knowledge I passed on this way would educate those after me. Even in ways I couldn't imagine. If miracles do exist, no man is capable of prophesying them. That is precisely why, no matter what the crisis, we mustn't turn away from it. Hope can always be found if people pass it on. The Prophet Grimm was no prophet at all, but a grimoire. The memories of past events within me will play out again in the next world. This is my story, and the trails of the lives of those before me. Whether you challenge Magusar is your decision. But if you'd listen to the wishes of an old book, these tales that we bear, the hopes of countless souls, perhaps you take them into the next world. They are your stories now. Go on.
So, we have unlocked Challenge God now, which is actually another form of Magusar. I've known about this one for a while, so there's two endings, there's a sacrifice ending and a save ending, just like there are two endings with the regular Magusar, sacrifice and save. Now, what I probably am going to do is I'm going to do 4 videos. I want to do a sacrifice ending with the god and a save ending with the god, and I also want to redo the original Magusar, sacrifice and save as well. I don't know when those videos are going to be. They could very well be the next set of videos. I haven't decided yet at this point. So don't forget to stay tuned for those awesome action-packed battles against Magusar and the god. So I'm going to stop this episode here, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, favourite, share and comment. It really helps me out. As always, thank you for watching and take it easy, guys.